Y'all know how we talk about here at Titan in the morning. We're not finna play that game. Look, I love you and all, but sometimes there are people that can't go with you. I love you, but you can't go with me. I love you, but you can't walk in my shoes. I love you, but you can't. I love you, but my spirit is telling me I got to leave you at home. I can't take you with me. My spirit is telling me I got to let you go. You got to get out. How am I going to prosper and grow? And I'm constantly bringing all this baggage with me. Bag lady or bag person, you gonna hurt your back. Carrying all them bags like that. Here's the key. I guess nobody ever told you all you have to hold on to is you, is you, is you. Come on, Erykah Badu. Say that, Erykah Badu. Say that. I got to hold on to me. A reason, a season, and a lifetime. Now, y'all, I'm going to get out of here because I'm past my time. My time just happened. But let me say this before. And this is going to be the coup de grace. This is going to be the piece that's going to bring it all together. Some of y'all are in your own life for a reason, a season, and a lifetime. And I know y'all are probably saying, Titan, what the, who the? Think about it. Some of you have made your lifetime a reason. You haven't got the lesson yet. You don't even understand. So you are constantly at that reason. And then God is saying it should be your lifetime. Remember that lock that on that door? God was telling me, my spirit was saying, right, Titan, I got something for you. It's on the other side of that door. But you're going to have to let this reason and this season go because I got your lifetime. But no, Titan wanted to sit over there in his reason, his season. I'm just popping. God said, when you going? I don't know. I'm going to go. I'm going to go. No, when you going, Titan? I'm going. Titan, God dang it. Didn't I tell you to go? Okay, you're not going to listen? Now let me show you what it is that I've been holding at bay. Because you made a promise to me that you were going to go over there. So now let me unleash the beast. Click and open that door. And all kind of stuff rained down. And I said, then I didn't have an option. Then I was like, oh, Lord, why me? Why me? No. Can we go back over here? I promise I'll do it. Well, it's a little late now. You're going to have to move now. You're going to have to be by yourself for a little while. You're going to have to understand that you are the key. You and you. You are the key. Don't play with me. I've let you play over there in the fields and the meadows and smell the flowers. Now it's time for you to work. That's what you promised me 19 years ago, did you not? That's what you said you were going to do. Now it's time to pay up. Now your toll is due. Now your fare is due. Now your bill is due. I need you to go work. Because I got people out there that are dependent on you. They don't know they're dependent on you yet because you ain't got there yet. I need you to get there so they can see the light so I can get them where they need to be. And y'all, this is not me being full of myself. This is real. 19 years ago, I couldn't have told you that I was doing all of the stuff that I'm doing now in my 50s. Keep playing. Keep playing out there in the meadow. Oh, I don't have a care in the world. I'll do it when I do it. Yes, I told you that I was going to do it, but I don't want to do it just yet. I'm not going to do it. Going to unlock that door. Going to unlock that key. And all that stuff over there that's been holding, waiting for you to cross by so you can get through safely without a scratch. Now you're going to have to deal with it. Now you're going to have to bob and weave. Now you're going to have to show them, right? Hey, good morning. Hey, good morning, y'all. Good morning. Look, let me tell y'all something. It is today. Today is a day. I did a little something in the beginning from what I had talked about before, but good morning. All right, y'all. Y'all come on in. I know it's been a little bit. I did a little thing this morning and we had some stuff going on, but I'm here. Y'all here? Y'all with me? Okay, good morning. Good morning. I want to say it one more time for that person that's over there that knows, right? That you woke up this morning. I want to say good morning to you one more time. And this is how I want to say it. Good morning. Yes, look, come on, let me go out and get a little sip this morning. Yes, good morning. Hey, Vet, good morning. Hey, Sakita, good morning. Hey, Lucy, good morning. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, let's see. Myra says hi. Hi, Myra. Good morning. Welcome in. Hey, Brilliant Tay. Great message. Thanks. Good morning from Virginia. Wait a minute. I did too many. Brilliant Tay, good morning. All right. Yvette said that she's saying good morning from Virginia. Come on, VA. Hey, Virginia. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Indeed. Come on in. And she said, good morning, handsome. Yes, I'm handsome. I'm handsome. Thank you so much. Hey, good morning, Dave. Good morning. Thank you so much. Hey, y'all. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. Good morning to you. Hey, Tamara. Good morning. Y'all know I love all those O's and R's and INGs and stuff. Tamara said, good morning, friend. Hey, good morning, Tamara. Good morning. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Of course. Good morning. Y'all welcome in. Come on in. Kick your shoes off. Grab you a cup and do what you do. Indeed. Hey, good morning. Good morning. Now look, y'all. Somebody told me to give my grandma back her glasses. And look, my grandma didn't have no glasses like this. But if I could, I would. And thank you so much because my grandmother would love these, the colors on them and everything. She would love them. All right, y'all. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what y'all got to do this morning. Y'all come talk to me this morning. Come talk to me. Look, y'all, this morning, I'm going to start it off. The message this morning, the topic this morning is don't you bring me no bad news. Yes, there's no bad news. Y'all saw how the microphone just popped up all of a sudden? Y'all saw it? Did y'all see it? Don't nobody bring me no bad news. That's going to be our topic this morning. We want to talk about it this morning. Yeah, we're going to do it. So let's go ahead on and let's get the bills paid and let's do what we do, right? Let's go ahead on and do it. Hey, y'all, TikTok, y'all, tip, tap the middle of that screen. Blow those hearts up. Show me some love. Show me some gifts. Show me some roses, some stars, whatever it is that you want to do this morning. Hey, Madeline Luckett. Madeline said hello this morning. Hey, Madeline, good morning. Y'all come on in. The topic this morning is don't you bring me no bad news, right? No bad news. No bad news. Don't nobody bring me. Don't nobody bring me. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Oh, I'm sorry, my bad. Look, YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Twitter, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Y'all show me some hearts. Y'all show me some love. Y'all show me all of that. Good morning to you. Good morning. Yes, indeed. Okay. All of that right there. Good morning to you. I love it. Love it. And you're right. And you're right. I am that. Somebody said gay. I am that. I don't know why people seem to think that they got to tell you that you something that you already know you are. I'm here, baby. I'm here. And that's what it is. Come on in this morning. Come on in. Yes, indeed. Come on in. And that's what you do. And that's what you do. Okay? That part. A lot of times people want to tell you that you are doing things that you are doing something that you shouldn't be doing. Man, I ain't got time for that. I'm good. Come on in. Come on in. Y'all talk to me. Tell it to me. If that's what it is, then that's what it is. Okay? And then that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay? All right, y'all. Hey, good morning. Hey, Willie Mingo. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you. Hey, Pause Impact. Good morning. Hey, Josh. Hey, y'all. Good morning. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go ahead on and get into it this morning. And we're going to do what we always do. Y'all know how we do. Y'all come on in and y'all say good morning. But y'all know what y'all do, right? In the mornings, y'all know how y'all say good morning. So we're going to say good morning. But I want y'all to write it out like that. Give me all those O's and R's and INGs. Y'all come on. Exactly. Just like that. All those O's and R's and INGs. Hey, Linda. Linda said, good morning, friend. Much love and respect always and forever. I love your spirit and your mindset. Well, thank you so much, Linda. Thank you so much. Let me pull this microphone back just a little bit. Because y'all know how the microphone just kind of pops up on its own like that. Y'all know it. Look, I'm going to move it with my hand, but y'all know how it pops up on its own. Okay. Hey, good morning. Hey, Terry, good morning. Hey, y'all, good morning. So, y'all, this is what we do in the mornings, right? Every Tuesday and Thursday, it's Titan in the morning. So, y'all come on in and y'all do what you do. The first thing that we always do, if you're new here, we always going to say good morning because we woke up this morning, right? And we're happy about that, right? And it's nothing wrong with being happy about that. We woke up this morning, so this is what we're going to do, all right? Y'all with me this morning? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me move the mic. Let me move the camera. Just okay. I got it. All right. Yes, indeed. Lucy Lou said, "Good morning, sunshines." Yes, indeed, Lucy Lou. I love it. Fat said, "Great day. Peace and blessings to you." And good morning. Yeah, y'all come on in. That's what I'm talking about. Teary-eyed. Yes, come on. That's what I'm talking about. Good morning. And I know some people may say, Titan, this is just a little, like that's a lot in the morning. But look, y'all know that Titan in the morning is a morning wake up. So we're going to wake up and we're going to say good morning. We're going to have us a good time. We're going to sing. We're going to dance. We're going to do whatever it is that we're going to do. But y'all love yourself every day. Every morning when you wake up, you woke up this morning. You have another chance, right? To do something you didn't do on yesterday. You have another chance to be who you were put on this earth to be. You have another chance to love and to live and to do. And that's the part that we talk about here at Titan in the morning. So that's what we're going to do this morning and every morning that you come on to Titan in the morning. So I want to say it one more time because I see y'all over here doing your job and doing what you're doing. I love y'all for it. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time, it's Titan in the morning. Y'all come on in and come talk to me. Y'all come on in and come be with me. Y'all come on in and kick your shoes off and grab your cup and let's talk about it. All right, so we're going to do that. So if you are new on this morning, come on and tell me that you're new this morning. Come on and tell me it's your first time in so we can welcome you in a good way so I can say good morning to you the right way. Yes, indeed. Ooh, yes, indeed. All right. Vet says she's new. Vet 28 over on TikTok says she's new this morning. Welcome in, Vet. We welcome you in. This is an inclusive space. Everybody is welcome in and you come on in. Now, y'all, another thing that we do, right? Another thing that we do at Titan in the morning, we grab our cups, right? And then we sprinkle the topic into the cup. Let me move this microphone a little bit because this microphone I feel like it's trying to bully me this morning. I don't know what's going on. Yes, I want to use the microphone in a minute, but hold on. So anyways, for those that are new, we grab our cups and we take the topic and we sprinkle it into the cup, right? And what we do is that we take a sip. Now, Vet, you new to this. We say good morning differently. We do everything bigger in Texas. But this morning, I want to say to Vet, this is how we take a sip, y'all. So let's go ahead on, grab your cups and let's put it into the cups, right? So the topic this morning is, don't you bring me no bad news. Y'all know the song from The Wiz. Don't you bring me no bad news. No bad news. No bad news. Yes, that's what we putting that into the cup this morning, okay? And we're going to do it over here for Vet this morning. Hey, TC, good morning. All right, y'all, come with me because I want Vet to get the full effect. Y'all got it? All right, y'all. Y'all help me out here. So we're going to sprinkle it in this morning. And this is what we're doing. The topic is, don't you bring me no bad news. We sprinkle it into the cup. And this is for Vet because we want to show Vet how we sip over here at Titan in the morning. Y'all ready? Let's go on and sip, okay? Mm-hmm. Hold on. One more time. That's it right there, y'all. That's how we do it. Hey, good morning, Johnny. Good morning. Vet, that was all for you. That's how we do it. Now, look, y'all, it may look like, it may sound like, it may even feel like a slurp, but guarantee you it is a sip. We sip like that here in Texas. Everything is big in Texas unless you've been to Alaska. So that's what I'm saying right here. Look, this is what we do, and this is how we do it, and that's how we do it every morning. So welcome in, Vet. We hope that you kick your shoes off and stay a little while, and we hope that you come on back. Hope that you come on back, okay? All right? Hey, good morning to you all. Now, look, this is what we do here at Titan in the morning. We're going to always have an early morning wake up. Well, 8 o'clock is early, but it ain't really early, but it's early enough. We got a morning wake up. We're going to have good energy, inclusive space, and we're going to talk about it. And this morning's topic is, don't you bring me no bad news. And I want to talk about that in the sense of people around you always want to bring you bad news. Have you ever had somebody around you that always make a good situation into a bad situation, or always go ahead and ruin whatever it is before it even gets started? Y'all ever had a friend like that? All right, that's what we're going to talk about this morning. Don't you bring me no bad news, right? But then we're going to also talk about you and the bad news, right? That's what we're going to talk about. So y'all with me this morning? All right. If y'all got y'all cups, if y'all look, wait a minute, hold on. Because see, this is what I'm telling you. People will look, they already started this morning. Right? I'm sitting here doing what I do this morning, and things just didn't go right? But I said to myself, that's not going to be any bad news for me, right? What I'm going to do is I'm going to put my best foot forward, and what happens, happens. You understand what I'm saying? But you prepare. You make sure that you are ready, right? So I couldn't bring myself no bad news this morning, even though the system was not working the way I wanted to. So I got on a couple of minutes after my 8 o'clock hour, right? This is just me being transparent this morning. But I said to myself, because the topic was, don't you bring me no bad news, right? I said to myself, Titan, I'm not bringing no bad news. That's not what I'm going to do. I'm going to get on and do what I normally do. I'm going to express to you what happened and what's going on, and then we're going to go forward with that. That's how we're going to do that, right? So a lot of times what happens is that we think that the bad news has to come from somebody else, right? But I want to talk about, let's start this off. Let's start off you giving yourself bad news. You feel what I'm saying? How is it that you already giving yourself bad news, right? And you haven't even started. You have talked yourself out of it, and you haven't even started. So when you tell other people don't bring you no bad news, I'm talking to you. I'm talking to myself. I'm talking to the spirit inside. Don't bring me no bad news, right? Don't do it. Lucy said, I definitely had friends like that, still do. Lucy, that part right there. We're going to talk about it. Hey, the king said, good morning, Positive King. Good morning. Good morning. So I want to start with us, right? I want to start with myself. I got to stop bringing myself bad news, meaning I got to stop shooting down my ideas. I got to stop feeling like I'm not worthy. I got to stop looking in the mirror and hating what's looking back at me. You know what I'm saying? You got to stop that. That's the bad news. You're bringing yourself bad news. Hey, Toya. Toya Alred said, hi, how are you this AM? I am feeling good and I'm blessed this morning. How are you? And welcome in. Good morning. Let's start with ourselves this morning. Can we do that? Right? The topic is, don't you bring me no bad news, but I want you to tell it to yourself. Tell yourself to stop bringing you bad news. Tell yourself to stop destroying something before you've even built it. Talking yourself out of it before you actually move forward. Don't you bring me no bad news. I'm talking to me. Titan, stop bringing yourself bad news. You feel me? Now, look, y'all, I know that life is life and life is going to life and it's going to life. It's going to do that. But I have to be positive in my own life and understand that I'm capable. And if I don't make it, I don't make it. But I cannot bring myself bad news. I look at something and I say already that it's going to fail. I look at something or something is happening or I'm being invited somewhere. I'm already thinking about the bad. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. Stop bringing yourself bad news. And I know y'all thought we was going to talk about other people, but we're going to get to other people. But right now I'm talking to you. Stop bringing yourself bad news. right? In the form of, you can't do it. I'm not good. I'm this. I'm that, right? There's going to be times that life is going to life and it's going to throw you a curveball or put a monkey wrench in your woodwork. It's going to do these things, right? But you, whoever this is for here, this is for you, but it's also for me. I had to stop destroying what I'm building. I had to stop knocking down my thoughts. I had to stop putting myself back in a box because I felt like I shouldn't have been. I felt like I couldn't have been. I felt like this was wrong. I had to stop that. Y'all understand what I'm saying this morning? You will do it to yourself. So while I'm out here telling other people don't bring me no bad news, I'm telling myself, Titan, stop bringing yourself bad news. Now, y'all may think, Titan, that's a little crazy. No. Because we all talk to ourselves. They say if you answer, that's when the problem begins. But anyways, we all talk to ourselves because we all have to motivate ourselves, right? We all have to acknowledge. We all have to validate ourselves. You understand what I'm saying? And what we do is we give ourselves bad news. Somebody says, Titan, you deserve this. This is an I statement. This is something that I always did. I did this constantly. People would give me a compliment and I felt like I had to give them a compliment, that I wasn't deserving of their compliment, right? And I would always say, oh, well, thank you, but you do it better. Oh, but thank you, but I could have done this. Oh, but I could have done. Stop that. Stop bringing yourself bad news. And if you got to get, look, if it got to be a little something that you do, think about the song, Don't Nobody Bring Me No Bad News. And if you've never watched The Wiz, go watch The Wiz. Mabel King was awesome as Eveline, and she does the song No Bad News. Stop bringing yourself bad news. And the song goes, if you're going to bring me something, right? Bring me something I can use, but don't nobody bring me no bad news. Now, here's the thing. We're not even talking about them over there. Titan, if you're going to bring Titan something, bring Titan in something that he can use. You feel me? I'm great in this. I may not have made it over here, but I took a step. I did it. I conquered my fear and I went out and I did it. I prepared myself and I made sure that I was going to be good. I did it. That's me not bringing myself no bad news. I don't need to. No. Right? Bring me something that I can use, but don't nobody bring me no bad news. That's the song. That's how it is. Okay? That's what I'm talking about. Hey, Teary-Eye said, amen to that. I needed this today. Come on, Teary-Eye. Hey, Alan, good morning. Titan in the morning. I love all those O's and R's and INGs. Okay, Johnny said, stop overthinking yourself. That's it. We do this all the time. We do this all the time, right? We do it all the time. We will talk ourselves out of, we will bring ourselves bad news. I remember that I was promoted to something and I got into the position. Now, here's the thing. I did all that work. I did everything I needed to do to get into the position. Once they promoted me into the position, I started bringing myself bad news. Well, Titan, how you going to do this? What you going to do that? Well, da-da-da-da-da. Well, they said you couldn't. Well, do. Whoa. Right? I just was promoted into the position. So obviously I was doing something right to get the position in the first place. How did I get here? You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not going to look at how bad it is. I'm going to look at all the good that I did to get here. Now, what I did to get here, I can do to keep it. You feel me? Now, maybe I might have to tweak something, turn something, do something. Come on. Alan said, I got to keep that alive. Okay, come on, that part. Look, y'all, don't nobody bring me no bad news. But I'm talking about you this morning. Stop bringing yourself bad news. Stop bringing yourself bad news. You are getting it. You are destined. You have purpose. You got meaning in this life. But a lot of times what we do, we talk ourselves out of the blessings. We talk ourselves out of where we're supposed to be. We talk ourselves out of the love and the gifts and the blessings and the favor. We talk ourselves out of it, right? Because we feel we don't deserve it. We feel that the only thing that's good to us, right, Y'all know I talk about being a doormat. I don't believe you were put on this earth to be a doormat for people to wipe their feet on you all the time. But we are married to the bad news. We are married to the bad news. We want to stand up in front of God and everybody else and be married to the bad news. And we think that's what we deserve. We think that's all that we have in life. And I want to say that it's not. So don't you bring me no bad news, Titan. Don't you bring Titan no bad news. Understand that you are good in there somewhere. You are doing what you're supposed to do. And then here's the thing, y'all. If you are not there, taking one step is good news. One day at a time is good news. Standing in the mirror and saying, I love you is good news. Stop bringing yourself bad news. Don't nobody bring me. I don't need it. But y'all, it starts here. It starts here. It starts here. And whatever it is that you figure that it is, the help that you need, whatever it may be, right? You take one step towards it, that's good news. You keep on moving and you keep on pushing. But you cannot stand in your way. You cannot be the blockage. You cannot be the barrier. You cannot be the speed bump onto doing the things that you're doing for you. But if you're going to constantly bring yourself bad news, you're going to constantly talk yourself out of it, you're going to constantly put off what you can do today for tomorrow, then that's the bad news. And you don't need to be bringing that to yourself. But there's a couple of things that I want to talk about. Let me get to these comments, but I want to talk about 3 things that we need to do to stop doing that. Number one, before I get to the comments, number one is to love yourself where you are in this moment. I don't need to sit up here and we talk about it on Titan in the Morning all the time, right? I don't need to figure out what's going to happen 15, 20, 30, 90 days from now. Right now, in this moment, I love me. Flaws and all, if there are flaws. Because 9 times out of 10, we're comparing ourselves to somebody else. We look at somebody else as the epitome of what we should be, right? So we compare ourselves to them. But I want you to love yourself right now in this moment. Flaws and all, whatever those flaws may be, because you figure that's what it is. But you should not be looking in the mirror and hating what's staring back at you. Now, here's the thing. If you're going to change it, then you change it. You feel me? But you change it for yourself. But stop bringing yourself bad news. The bad news is, I'm not worthy. I don't belong here. I'm ugly. I'm this. I'm that. I'm not. Whoa, whoa. Whoa, whoa. Think about it. You were put on this earth. You are unique in who you are. There's only one of you. You have children, and yes, they're carbon copies. You got brothers and sisters, and yes, they are carbon copies, right? Because a lot of times you look at twins and triplets and quadruplets and stuff, and they look alike, but there's only one of you. That's it. Love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Stop bringing yourself bad news. And you can call it what you want to call it. You can call it anxiety. You can call it depression. You can, whatever it is. But if you have not been diagnosed with that, if you have not been to the doctor, if you have not sought out therapy, if you have not tried to conquer your trauma or go around this stigma, whatever it is that you need to do for you, then you do that. 9 times out of 10 is not going to be done just like that. You got to take that first step. That's the good news. But stop bringing yourself bad news. Love yourself. Number one, love yourself right where you're at in this moment. In this moment. In this one. Not the next one. Not next week, next year. This one right here. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And if I happen to be broke and busted, then I love myself right being broke and busted in this moment. Period. Period. That part. Alan said, chill positivity, bring yourself something that you can use. Use that bad news and make it something that you can use. That part. That part. Y'all, look, something happened somewhere down the line and somebody put something in, right, in my cup that I thought was for me. It was not for me. Yes, I took a sip out of it. I even swallowed it. You feel me? But it wasn't for me. So I had to regurgitate that up out and let it go. So I had to dispel it. I had to spit it out. Blah, blah, blah. Don't put nothing in my cup. That's not for me. Only positivity is going in this cup. So don't bring me no bad news. In this cup, ain't no bad news, okay? Ooh, that part right there. Johnny said, so true. Johnny said, things be looking up for me, and I just got to thinking back down. I can't do it. And that's the truth. Like, Johnny, and it's funny how people will say, oh, well, I'm not this and I'm not that. And everybody has some insecurities. Everybody has some thoughts, anxiety, things like that, right? And we may not know what it is. We may not be able to call it what it is. But here's the thing, though. 9 times out of 10, this is what I know, right? For me, my trauma was somebody else's trauma that they put on me, right? I didn't know any better, so I accepted it as mine because they put it on me, right? They were and vicariously, they were in the same vicinity. It was not for me to take and peck on, right? Erykah Badu bag lady. It was not for me to carry that bag around, but I carried it around because somebody brought it to me. And I thought that I was doing them a favor. I thought I was doing God's work by taking it on, but it was not mine. And so here's the thing. When you don't exercise these things, they will sit and fester, right? Take it how you want to take it, y'all. But y'all understand what I'm saying. They will sit and fester. Then it will be a notion of a cancer. When you open it up to the world, it will spread. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the knowledge I'm using. Nothing against any people that have cancer patients. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the mindset or any virus that you have, once it enters the body, the only way for it to survive is to duplicate, is to multiply. That's the only way it's going to survive. Because if it enters the body and it does nothing, right? Enters the mind and it does nothing, enter your spirit, your heart, and your soul, and it does nothing, then it's not going to be a thing. But if I get in, you feel me? Bad news. If I get in and I get to sitting down, now it's my time. Now I'm about to infect all the cells around me. I'm about to infect all the other things around me. I'm going to duplicate. Baby, I didn't came in here and plop myself down. Boom. And now I'm about to duplicate. Now I'm about to triple, quadruple. Now I'm about to move in. Now I'm about to be 150 pounds and I'm about to scoot you over so I can get to 200 pounds. And soon enough, I will fester enough to where I will spread. And as soon as you try to go out and do something good in your life, here I come with the bad news. Why? Because I've been sitting there. You haven't exercised me. You haven't acknowledged me. You haven't said, okay, well, this is bad. You feel what I'm saying? You said, oh, well, I got to take this on because this is what I'm supposed to do in life. That's not it. You can't save everybody. You can't do it for everybody, right? You got to do it for yourself. Now, I'm saying people have told me, Titan, well, that sounds selfish. That sounds bad, Titan. You know, you telling them to do it just for them and stuff like that. Who gonna take care of me but me? This is my life. So if I don't want you to bring me no bad news, I got to stop telling myself bad news. If I don't want you to bring me no bad news, I got to stop thinking that I'm bad news. And you probably saying, Titan, well, that's a stretch. Again, let's be real. How many times have you sat down, right? Talked yourself out of something. Then you saw somebody else do it. And then you mad at yourself because you didn't do what you were supposed to do. How many times have you had a good idea and you expressed it to somebody and they shot it down? So you thought it was a bad idea. Everything in this world, that's something. Science, computers. I don't know. Weather apparatuses. I don't know what that may be. You know what I mean? But everything started out as something that was an idea. And it probably didn't work out the first time. But there's a process. There's a way. But I want to tell you this, right? I want to tell you this. You cannot compare yourself to them over there. You're going to have to do it for you, because what's for you is for you. So you got to stop bringing yourself bad news. They over here telling you what they feel because they don't want you in competition. They don't want that. They've seen you. They've seen you. This is what I said about myself, because I learned this the hard way, right? They see your light. They see your shine. Boom, boom, boom. Every time you turn around, you in your power and your position, and your light is just like bam, 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 bam. They see it. So you go to them and you say, okay, I got this idea. I got this idea. I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that and I'm going to do this. I don't know about that. I tried that and that didn't work for me. And then here you go. Oh, okay, well, if it didn't work for you, it's not going to work for me. So I'm going to just scrap it and put it on the shelf. You scrap it and put it on the shelf. Then they all of a sudden put it out. Boom. And you're like, wait, but that was my idea. But that was this, that was that. Stop bringing yourself bad news. If you do it and it fails, right? And it fails, or it's not up to par for you, then you go back to the drawing board and work out the kinks. And then you go ahead. Stop giving people ammunition to give you bad news. And when they bring that bad news to you, you feel what I'm saying? You got to take it as what it is, like with a grain of salt. I tell people all the time, they say, well, Titan, this. That's not my ministry. That's not my ministry. Don't bring that bad news and sit it on my porch. Put that out in the street. Because for this house, this is what I'm going to do. And if I fail doing it, which I don't think it's a failure, I think that you are trying, right? I think that you are trying to figure out how to best make it work, or you're trying to figure out what's the good thing that you can do with this, right? I might not be able to go this way, but let me tweak it and go this way and then this way, and then I got it. You feel what I'm saying? So I don't think of it as a failure, but that's what I believed before, that I was a failure. So I brought myself the bad news again and again and again. I brought myself the bad news and I accepted it, but I allowed it to come in and sit and fester. And once I decided to open it up, once I decided to make it what it was, then it spread. And then it spread. Hey, Danita, good morning. Danita said, I learned that the hard way. The same ones you do it for be the same ones who turn around and betray you. Now I do it for me first. Look, period. I'm going to do it for me, because here's the thing, y'all. And Danita, I'm glad you said that, because here's the thing. We will go above and beyond. We will break our backs for somebody else, but we won't give ourselves the same. We will listen to the bad news and we will tell them, don't listen to the bad news. This is how you do this. This is how you do. So if you can tell them how to improve and how to do, why you can't do it for yourself? Yes, you might not be on the same level. You might not be in the same space or place, but I guarantee you, we've said it here before. Power, position, and purpose. Get your power back, right? And your power is for you not to bring yourself bad news. You're in your position for a reason. That person is in a position they in for a reason. But you over here, and I'm going to use Danita, you over here boiling and doing what you're doing. This is your position. This is yours. Yes, other people are out there doing what they do, but they don't do it like you. You feel what I'm saying? Okay, 420, it's a process. It's a process. Tamara said, I used to think I was supposed to save everybody, and I can't. That part. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. We all have these blessings and these gifts, right? That we have. And we all will use them differently. A podcast, a live, right? an influencer, right? A media personality. All of those are the same. Everybody can get in, but you do what you do. So I started this years ago. And I want to say, I think it's been almost 10 years now. I think it's been 10, probably longer than that. But I started doing a thought to ponder, right? I knew that I had something to say, but people were telling me to be quiet. You always talking. You always doing this. People were telling me that this wasn't going to go anywhere. People said in the past, well, you only got 3 viewers or 3 followers. Why you doing this? You seem like a waste of time. All of that stuff, right? But I knew I had something to say, and I said it to them, right? Because I wanted to do it this way. Oh, no, well, you got to do this. You got to do the gossip. You got to do this. You got to do that. Now, don't get me wrong, y'all. I live in this world, and I know how this world goes round. However, I felt that there was something else that I needed to do. I felt that I had to uplift. I had to love. I had to advocate. I had to do these things, right? That was me. But they brought the bad news to my doorstep, sat it there, and I just picked it up and took it in the house. Because I felt like they were doing it. Then how do I do it? How do I do it? I'm going to do it just like them. But what was for them was for them. What's for me is for me. Okay? Danita said, on God. My mama used to call me Captain Saver. Yeah, baby, look, I say this all the time, but Danita, you know, we be laughing about this. Baby, we always trying to save somebody. And I'm going to be so bold this morning as to tell you, save yourself. Save yourself, because the reality of it is that I cannot save you if I can't save me. How am I going to save you if I can't save myself? Now, here's the thing, y'all. I was saving people. Baby, I was Captain Saver with coupons, Danita, with coupons. I was handing out coupons. You get a BOGO. You buy one, get one free. You get this. You get 50% off. You get 75% off. While I was over here dealing with my own life and crashing and burning with 20%. I'm giving out the coupons. Baby, yes, I got you. Titan going to do it. Titan going to save them. Danita gonna be there always. Danita gonna lift you up. She gonna make sure you good. Brother's gonna do all of this kind of stuff. And then when the crap hit the fan, like my grandma would say, when the caca hit the fan, everything gonna stink. When things started stinking, people were walking around me like, oh, he stinks. Oh, I don't know about that. Oh, Titan, what you do? Oh, Titan, da, da, da. And I'm saying, I helped you. I utilize all of my tools in my toolbox to help you. And then I need help. And then here's the bad part, right? And this is on me, because it took me a while. I had to talk this through. Then I was too proud to ask for help. I'm sitting over here suffering. I'm sitting over here losing things. Car repossessed, can't pay my rent, right? Bank account overdrawn. My ideas are gone because they've been stolen. And I'm too proud. But I done helped everybody. Don't you bring me no bad news. And I'm going to tell you like this. I have set my boundaries. I will protect my peace. That's what I will do. So you coming at me with some bad news, I can see you a mile away. This is my house, and you are not welcome here. My prayer is different, right? My prayer is that I want my light. I don't want to dim my light by any means. But my prayer is that my light is so luminous, it's so bright, it's so warm and inviting, right, that you can see it for miles, that it will attract those that it needs to attract. But it's also powerful enough, right? Powerful enough to keep those out that mean to do me harm. And that's me making sure that my spirit is good, feeding my spirit and understanding that you can't bring me no bad news, because I know what the bad news is. I feed my spirit, and my spirit lets me know when the bad news is on the way. And then my spirit also tells me, Titan, tapping me on the shoulders, Titan, stop. That's bad news. Titan, don't you do that. Titan, don't you go over there. You remember the last time when you went over there, what happened? People say, oh, well, Titan, you scared. No, I'm not scared. I'm cautious. I'm cautious where I take my spirit. I'm cautious where I go and what I do. I'm cautious because I know that I'm human. And I know that if I get over there in the bad news, it's a possibility. It's a possibility that I can believe it, that I can bring it into my house and let it fester. So let me do what I need to do to protect me. Titan, you know that's bad news, right? Benita, you know that's bad news, right? Johnny, you know that's bad news, right? 420, you know that's bad news. Tamara, you know that's bad news. So why are you letting it in? Why are you playing with it? Oh, I'm strong. I'm invincible. Yes, you are, but you're also human. You're also human. Things can happen. Somebody can sucker punch you. Somebody can sneak up on you, boo. And you didn't even think it was going to happen. Somebody can plant a seed that you can't see above ground, but it's underground and it's festering. I know my battles. I know what I can do and where I'm at. I know I can't touch that because I know that it makes me weak in the knees. I know that I can't be over there and do that because I know that I'll be tempted. Not scared, cautious. Because now I have built things. Now I have these blessings. Now I'm doing what God put me on this earth to do. I'm where the universe placed me. I have my power. I'm in position and I'm on purpose. But I cannot play the game and say that don't you bring me no bad news when I'm bringing the bad news with me. I'm carrying all these bags with me. In the words of Erykah Badu, in the way that the icon, Miss Tommy Ross, does the song. Miss Tommy Ross, last weekend on Saturday, right? She came in and did Bag Lady, did the number. Miss Tommy Ross, the icon, and I'm going to say it like that because she's an icon, right? Tommy Ross came in carrying about 15, 11, 12, 55 bags, dragging them. And the words of the song say, Bag Lady, you gonna hurt your back carrying all them bags like that. I guess nobody ever told you all you have to hold on to, y'all feel me, is you. That's it. And as Tommy walked around that room, being the iconic, statuesque person she is, she dropped the bags, acknowledging that she had to let these bags go. You feel me? You got to let them go. So that bad news, that's that baggage. And y'all, if you need to seek professional help, then that's what you do. If it's a part of therapy, counseling, whatever it may be, then you take that step towards that. But you cannot sit here and blame everybody else for bringing the bad news when you are going along with the bad news, inviting it into your house and letting it fester. Period. Danita said, yes, my cake was choking me the whole time and nobody was there to loosen it. So let me tell you something, Danita, that is too funny. So y'all know I'm an entertainer, right? And so I did this Latin number years and years and years ago where I had this cape, right? Almost like the bullfighters with the cape, you know what I'm talking about? And so I was out there doing it, and I really didn't realize that if I was spinning, right? Look, if I spun, look, that cape was going to go all which kind of way. Baby, that cape went all the way around. It had me, and I was like, oh my God, oh my God. So I had to untie it real quick in the middle of me dancing and everything, and then start doing it like I was a matador. I was, blah, 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 blah. But baby, nobody told me, right? Nobody told me that cape was going to choke me like that if I start doing all this other stuff. I should have known. You feel me? The cape wasn't bad news. But when I started doing all my kicks and spins and this is here, look, crowd, that cape said, And I knew it on when I watched the video back. I said, "Oh my God, oh my God!" But you should see on the video how quick I took that cape off, and I said, "Okay, that was bad news, right?" Follow me on this. That was bad news. It was choking me. Now I didn't loosened it. Now let me take it and let me make it some good news. And let me do all these flares and let me spin around and let me throw stuff and do all that, right? Baby, even Cookie LaCook said, "Oh, you was almost gone." Yes, ma'am. Baby, that cape had got me. But in the grand scheme of things, that's what it is. A lot of times we want to put on a cape because we see Superman had a cape and Superman can save everybody. He's the man of steel. But look, Superman still has a weakness. Kryptonite has a weakness. So yes, you may be up here doing what you're doing and popping off and stuff like that, but there is a weakness. And sometimes when you take your spirit around that weakness, you don't even know that it's there. So I'm not scared. I'm cautious. But that's because now I know that I don't bring myself no bad news. Right? The leader said, "We pour a 50-gallon fish tank into folks and they pour a communion cup into us." Okay. And sometimes they pour that communion cup into us and give us those stale cracker. Okay, yes, indeed, y'all. Hey, her first lady, good morning. She said, "I love you so much. Love you too." Hey, Veronica. Veronica says, "Good morning, Titan, and good morning, all. I'm late." That's all right, Veronica. Come on in. Baby, I say it's better late than never. Always come on in and come talk to us. So this morning's topic is, don't you bring me no bad news. But I'm not talking about other people. I'm talking about you bringing yourself bad news. That's how we're going to talk about it this morning. Stop bringing yourself bad news. Stop doubting yourself. Stop putting yourself down. If you can't do it the way that they doing it over here, like my grandma used to say, the Joneses, if you can't do it like the Joneses, well, then you do it like Charles Henry. You do it like Veronica McCrae. You do it like her first lady. You do it like Danita. You do it like Johnny Golf. You do it like Willie Mingo. You do it like Willie 3. You do it like Teary-Eyed Lady. You do it like you do it, because I guarantee you that it's for you. It's for you. So I want to tell you this morning, the topic is, don't you bring me no bad news, right? But when you are talking about don't somebody bring you no bad news, don't bring yourself no bad news. When that bad news get to your doorstep, you go ahead on and kick it over into the trash. You don't pick it up and bring it inside. You check it out. You figure out what it is, because that bad news may be that bad news that takes you off the edge. You feel what I'm saying? And let's be real, because we all think we're invincible. We all think that it's not going to affect us. But I can't tell somebody else, don't bring me no bad news, when I'm constantly bringing the bad news to myself. When I'm constantly picking up the package on the doorstep and bringing it inside. Even though it's funky and nasty and all of this, even though I know what happened the last time I picked the package up and brought it inside, I'm still going to do it. How is that healthy for you? Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically. Don't you bring me no bad news. Now, y'all, I want to say this last thing before I get out of here this morning. I want to say this to you, and I want to say it to you good. I want you to hear what I'm saying. There are people around you. There are people around you that are constantly bringing you bad news. I want to say it one more time for those in the mezzanine and those in the nosebleed. I want to say it one more time for the person all the way back in the back. There are people around you right now that every chance they get, they bringing you bad news. Yeah, I paused. I want to say it one more time for you. There's someone around you right now. There's somebody that's around you right now. And they constantly bring you bad news. And you constantly allow them to come in and bring you the bad news. I'm going to say it one more time, because somebody up in the nosebleed, somebody in this pantheon, somebody in this arena understands what I'm saying. Hold on, let me skip. Let me get it back. Somebody around you right now is bringing you the bad news. The song says, if you're gonna bring me something I can use, but don't nobody bring me no bad news. There's somebody sitting around you right now that every time you open your mouth about a good thing, they turn it into a bad thing. There's somebody around you right now that's telling you that you can't do it, that you won't do it, that there's no need for you to even try. There's somebody around you right now that has done you wrong, that has brought you the bad news, that has behind your back made you know it, and you have allowed them to come back and sit in the midst of your blessings. So if you are going to take yourself to court and say, Titan, don't you bring me no bad news, don't you bring yourself no bad news, then you need to turn around and look at your circle. Look at the people that are standing around you, because if they've ever brought you bad news, on a constant and consistent basis, then you need to check that. And that's real. And that's real. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. Don't you bring me no bad news. Don't nobody bring me no bad news. I'm telling you, look at that. Make sure that you're right. Make sure that anytime some people are just down and out, and that's just the way that they are. But you don't need that. You need prosperity, integrity, life to live. I had a friend of mine, and I think we're still friends, right? But we don't hang around each other like that anymore. And this friend of mine at the time was, well, this and this, and I wouldn't do this and do that. And I was like, wait. I don't even think you understand what you're doing. I can't have that. No. Well, you don't even invite me anywhere anymore. You don't even, because every time we go to do something, it's always this thing. Now, here's the thing. I'm here to help. I'm here to be. I'm here to love and all of those things. But right now, I'm trying to fix. I'm trying to save myself. And I can't save myself because I'm over here being Captain Save-A-Hole. The way that Danita put it, Heaux, Captain Saver. But I'm constantly trying to save you. But now I'm in the midst. Now I'm in the bad news. Now it's festering in my life. Oh, no. I can help, I can love, and I can do. But let me save myself. Let me do what I need to do for me. Right? And what I talked about earlier, I talked about going back over there. I couldn't go back over there because, you understand what I'm saying? I had to tell them that if this is what's going to happen every time, we got to look at, I can help you out. Let's look at some places or spaces, or look at some professional help, whatever it may be, when you're ready to take that step. But what I cannot do is to keep allowing you to come into my house with this negativity, bringing this bad news to me. And I didn't really realize how it was affecting me. I didn't get it. It became a thing of, okay, here they come again. Oh, Lord. Okay, here we go again. We go out to eat. It was always a problem with the food. It was always a problem with the waiter. It was always a problem. We go home, do this. Well, I don't want to do this and do that. It was always it was always something. And I kept saying, I can't do this. I'm not in a position, I'm not in a place where I can stand firm. Again, not scared, but cautious. Because then all of a sudden, remember, it will fester. When it opens up to the air, it will spread. So now it's spreading into my life. Now a lot of people don't want to hang with me anymore because I constantly have this bad news with me. Come on. And if I'm always down and out, and if I'm always bringing the mood down, if I'm always changing the atmosphere, not for the better, but for the worse, then people don't want to be around me like that. So I got to stop bringing myself bad news. And what that means is I got to stop playing that game like it's not affecting me. It's affecting me. It's hurting me. right? It's taking me to a place that I don't need to go. Don't you bring me no bad news. But y'all stop bringing yourself bad news. When they bring that bad news to your doorstep, when they say to you, Titan, this is bad news, you say, mm-mm, mm-mm, don't do that. Don't do that. And some of you going to have to do that. Some of you going to have to do that. Hold on, let me put this microphone out the way. Some of you going to have to do that because some of you are sitting here now listening to me, watching this, hearing this, feeling this, and you're saying, but, what about, but, where are you? There's going to come a time where you helping this person, where you doing this for this person, you're going to have to stop. You're going to have to let them walk. You're going to have to let them stand up on their own 2 feet. You are going to have to stop with the cape, like Danita said. That cape is choking you out, and you steady pushing forward. They telling you, Superman, he got kryptonite, but you was like, I'm strong enough. Catch these hands. Then you get over there and pop with the kryptonite, and you go down. Have you ever been somewhere where somebody started something and you had to come in and be the captain saver? Have you ever been somewhere where somebody made sure that they caused chaos and destruction and you had to go in and save the day? That's bad news. That's bad news. I had a family member recently tell me that that's what I'm supposed to do because I'm their family and I'm supposed to do this. But you don't give me any courtesy. You don't give me any type of understanding or anything because you feel that I'm here, that you can utilize me at any time of the day and night, at any moment you feel like it. But you feel like you don't have to do anything in order to get this, in order to do that. And I told my family member, you can step. Well, I didn't even have to tell them that. As soon as they came to my door, I said, what is this? They went off. It used to be, I'd be like, don't do that. Don't do that. Because, I don't want to send you out into this world. I don't want to do this because I felt bad and this and that. This time around, you do you. You do you. You do you. You bring the bad news to my doorstep every time. And you are not good for it. You are not somebody who says, I'm sorry, right? Please forgive me. But this is what I need. You are expecting that this is what's supposed to happen. Why? Because I'm your family member. Why? Because I got it. Why? Because you figure that you clocking my dollars and the stuff that I have, that I can afford it. But you don't look at how you change things, how you uproot things, how you cause chaos and destruction when you come over, because you are expecting that this is what we are supposed to do because we are on this earth and we got it better than you, quote unquote, and this is what I'm supposed to do. But then you have to ask yourself, well, what about me? What about me? I'm putting up with all of this. I'm changing all of this, and I'm always providing for you. So, Ty, you're not going to say nothing? You're just going to keep letting them use you as a doormat, wiping their feet on you, going forward and doing. You're just going to continue to let this happen? And you can tell that they don't care at all how you feel. This family member came to me when I was going through something. And I couldn't even tell them that I was going through something, that I had issues, that I had a problem, because they didn't want to hear that from me, because I'm always good. I got it. But see, that's what's wrong. Like Danita was saying, that's what's wrong. I was Captain Saver, me and that cape. I'm trying to tell you the cape is choking me, and I can't even tell you because it's not something that you want to hear. You think that I'm good, that I got it. So you said, okay, then you're obligated to give it to me because you have it. And I couldn't even tell you that I didn't have it. I couldn't even tell you that I was going through some ish. I couldn't even tell you that I had been in the house for the last week and a half, 2 weeks, not going nowhere, not doing nothing because I was dealing with some ish. I couldn't even tell you that. But automatically you got upset with me and start talking about how I do this and how I do that and how I help other people and how I do all of this because you feel that you are obligated, right, to come over here and do whatever it is you're going to do, and I should be fine with it. I'm obligated to help you. I'm supposed to help you. I'm supposed to do this, but I'm not supposed to have any feelings. I'm not supposed to have any issues. I'm not supposed to talk about that. I'm supposed to give to you freely and let you have. And this is the bad news I'm talking about. And I don't know who I'm talking to this morning, but whoever you are right here, I'm talking to you because I'm talking to me. You got to stop bringing yourself bad news, right? You got to stop putting yourself out to the point that you can't even save yourself if you want to. You Captain Save-A-Who for everybody else, but you can't even save yourself. You can't even talk to these people that's bringing you the bad news about the bad news. Because now all of a sudden you're an angry black man. You are complaining all the time. You got it. So I don't know why you're complaining. Like I'm not human and I don't have human tendencies or capabilities. Same thing. So this morning's topic, y'all, this morning, hey, Kenny, good morning. This morning's topic, right, is don't you bring me no bad news. And when I say don't you bring me no bad news, I'm talking about you bringing yourself bad news. And that's you letting the bad news come to your doorstep, come into your life, and you just take it in and let it sit and fester. Stop bringing yourself bad news. You stop bringing yourself bad news. And that bad news is I'm not worthy. I don't deserve it. I don't belong here. I'm not loved. I'm not pretty. I'm not cute. I'm not handsome. Stop bringing yourself bad news. And stop letting those people come to you and dump that bad news on you. Y'all go and listen to these 2 songs. Y'all go and watch The Wiz. Or either just Google, right? Don't You Bring Me No Bad News. Mabel King and The Wiz. And I want you to listen to it. And y'all listen to it because Mabel be singing. Mabel be singing. She even scat a little bit in the song. Be singing. But y'all listen to the lyrics. If you're going to bring me something I can use. And y'all look, we all want to say, oh, you know what? I don't need nothing. You know what? I'm good. I got this. We all need something. Not that I want. We all need something. And if I'm constantly bringing you bad news, I don't need that. I don't need that. But Titan, I don't need you bringing yourself bad news, accepting what they given to you, accepting the package they put on your doorstep, accepting the fact that you are not warranted in this equation. Don't you bring me no bad news. That's the topic this morning. Y'all stop. Take a moment and bring yourself some good news. And the good news is that you are worthy. You belong here. You are capable. You are loved. You are supposed to be here. You have purpose. Now stand up and spread the good news that you are taking steps to claim that, to be that, to do that, to love what's looking back at you. All right, y'all. Good morning. Good morning. Look, y'all got me over here going this morning. So y'all, let's do it. Y'all know how we do. Y'all like, y'all follow, y'all share, y'all subscribe. TikTok, y'all tippity tap the middle of that screen. Show me some love. Show me some hearts. Show me some diamonds, some gifts, whatever it is you're going to do over here. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean, X, all of y'all. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for tuning in, Dr. Halakui. I don't know if that's how I say that correctly. GYFGZAUR. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate you all. Thank you all, Podbean. Everybody tuning in. I see y'all over here. Thank you all. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, TikTok. I see y'all. Y'all are always showing out over here. I see y'all over here. Thank y'all all for tuning in. So y'all know what we normally do here. Y'all know how we do this, right? Before we get out of here, I don't know if nobody told you today, nobody told you last week, nobody told you last month or last year, but I want to tell you that I love you right where you're at in this moment. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it and you don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment, right? So look, let's not look down the road. Right now in this moment, love yourself right where you're at in this moment. Love is a constant thing in the world, but we need more of it. We got to love ourselves, okay? All right, thank you so much, Judah lady, for following. Golden Tink, thank you so much for sharing. Teary-eyed lady, thank you so much. Said I love you too. All right, y'all, so this is what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. I want you to take those arms of yours and those hands, and if you can't do it physically, do it mentally, do it emotionally, do it spiritually, and I want you to wrap those arms around you, right? I want you to wrap those arms around you. Envelop yourself in your own love. Squeeze yourself real tight. And then I want you to tell yourself, right? I want you to put your name where my name is, and I want you to repeat after me. I want you to put your name where my name is, and I want you to repeat after me. Look into your phone, look into the mirror, look to the ceiling, look to the floor, look to your laptop, look to the universe, look to the ocean, wherever you need to look at. And I want you to say these words to yourself, right? Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment, flaws and all. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. You will have other moments, but you will not have this moment. Titan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Put your name where my name is, and y'all know what we're about to do. Y'all know how we do it every Tuesday and Thursday. Let's go with it. Let's go with it. All right, Judah lady, I love you right where you're at in this moment, okay? Teary-eyed lady, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Veronica, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Golden Tink, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Michael Cantu, hey, Michael, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Kenny, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Danita, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Johnny, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Johnny Golf, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Charles, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Ryan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Her First Lady, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. 420, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Alan, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Dr. Hollow Q, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jesus Farr, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see. Paz Impact, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie Mingo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Willie D'Angelo, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Paul, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tina, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Miss Funky, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Mississippi, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Madeline, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Carl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Jeff, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lucy Lou, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Tamara, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Q Mac, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And thank you for all the roses, Q Mac. User 698, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Let's see who else do I have up in here. Trey, I love you right where you're at in this moment. I got y'all this morning. Okay, that part. Maria, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Toya, I love you right where you're at in this moment. The King, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Yvette, I love you right where you're at in this moment. TC, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Leon, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Good morning, Miss Gwen, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Good morning to you. Wendy, hey, Wendy, good morning. I love you right where you're at in this moment. Y'all, I love all of y'all right where you're at in this moment. I hope that I got everybody. I tried to get everybody. Oh, I'm sorry. Daryl, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Lisa, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Pepe, I love you right where you're at in this moment. And Tyler, I love you right where you're at in this moment. Y'all, look, I want to say this to you. Hug yourself real tight. And when you look in the mirror in the morning, do not scrunch up. Do not think ugly. Do not love what's looking back at you. You only have one life, right? And love yourself in this moment. We're not worried about the next moment, but right now in this moment, I need love, right? Love is a constant in this world, but we need more of it. So I love you right where you're at in this moment. I love you right where you're at in this moment. You don't have to ask for it. You don't have to return it with a receipt. I love you right where you're at in this moment. And thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for supporting me and doing what you're doing and always loving on me. I appreciate you. I love you. Let's go ahead one more time before we get out of here. Exactly. One more time before we get out of here. TikTok, y'all tippity tap tap the middle of that screen. Let me know that y'all are in. YouTube, Facebook, Insta, Podbean. Y'all show me some thumbs up. Y'all show me some hearts. Y'all show me some love. Y'all show me some love. Do me all of that good stuff. Yes. Yes, indeed. Show me some thumbs up. Show me some hearts. Show me some love. Y'all keep on loving yourself. Every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 a.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all know it's Titan in the morning. And thank you all so much for being a part of my village, my tribe, my gang, and my chosen family. I appreciate you, and I love you all. Now, look, y'all. All right, so I had this thing, so I had to wait. So I needed to say this. So on Tuesday, I gave you all a link to my journal. What I found out was that my journal, once my proofs came, that the journal was in landscape and it should have been in portrait, right? So I went in and made the changes. If you purchase one of those journals, right, from Amazon through that link, and you receive it and it comes to you, right, in landscape versus portrait, right, please let me know so that I can send you a replacement or that you can request a replacement, because I thought that I proofed it, but it seems like when changes were made, the orientation changed, so it was different, right? And so someone is asking me to put the link in, but I wanted to make sure that it was correct first before I put the link in, just to make sure, right? So I will come back and put the link in. I'm just going to go and check it real quick. You know what? I'm going to do it while I got y'all on. Just give me a second here. Let me double check, because somebody was asking about it, and I just want to make sure that everything is good before I give you all the link. I want to make sure. Okay. So I'm not going to give the link just yet because it's still saying about the setup to make sure it's in the proofing stage, right? So I just wanted to make sure on that. So thank you for reminding me about that, y'all. I just wanted to make sure that I let you all know that's what's going on right now. So I took it off, but that's good. Now, here's the other thing, right? So for those of you who want to have you a nice little Titan in the morning mug, y'all want to see my face. Y'all see it? Look, my cartoon face. Y'all see it? Yes, indeed. That's me. That's it. I have the pop-up shop here. I will put it down in the comments. Go on over and get you a t-shirt, get you a mug, support a brother however you feel you need to support a brother. I appreciate you with that and how you're doing that. Let's see what I have here. I'm going to pop it in. Let's pop it into the comments, right? I popped it into the comments. Yes, indeed. And that's the actual link to get you one of those Titan in the Morning mugs, to get you a t-shirt, to support however you feel you need to support. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm making some changes. I'm doing some things, y'all. I'm working on it. Oof, it's been a little crazy. But here's the last part to this, right? So if you go over, or when you go over and you get you some merch from Titan in the Morning over at the pop-up shop, you get you some merch, I would love for you to take a picture with it and send it to me. Now, I'm asking for consent, right? If you consent to me putting it in a collage, right, because I'm using this big collage of support and things like that from people that are supporting the things that I do and things like that. If you're okay with that, send me a picture, drop it into my DMs and my messages, and let me know that you went over and you purchased something and you took a picture with it. You know, however you want to take the picture, however you want to do, and I would appreciate it if you want to do that. Asking for consent. But I want to thank you all for the support that you all give me and everything that you're doing with me, and I appreciate it. And then every Tuesday and Thursday, it's Titan in the Morning. That's what we do, and that's how we go do it. All right, y'all, I got to get out of here. I got to get on over to a photo shoot and do a little something. I got some things coming your way. So y'all just keep on sticking with me. Keep on sticking with me. Hey, Solo, good morning, and thank you for the follow. Look, y'all, like, follow, subscribe, do all of that. YouTube over there, I see y'all over there getting live and getting crunk and doing what you're doing. Y'all keep on doing it. I'm going to be here, and this is what we going to do. All right, y'all. Look. All right. Yes. I'm loving it. Yes. Okay. I'm going to do it one last time before I get out of here because I see what y'all are saying. Look, y'all, for those of you who are new that are just following me today, seeing and hearing and feeling me today, I want you to come on and take a sip with me. What we normally do is we put the topic into the cup and then we take a sip out of it, right? So the topic this morning was, don't you bring me no bad news. We put it in the cup and we took a sip out of it. But I want to show you all what the sip is like. This is how we sip here at Titan in the Morning. All right? This is how we do it. Y'all with me this morning? Y'all got y'all cups? All right, here we go. Hold on. Hold on. That's it right there. Look, y'all. It may look like, it may feel like, it may even sound like it's a slurp, but that's a sip. That's how we sip here in Texas because everything is big in Texas. So that's how we do it, y'all. I love y'all. Until next time, y'all be good. Y'all be gravy, but y'all come see me. Tell a friend. Y'all come on over, kick your shoes off and have a good time. And y'all come on with your cup in the morning. Tuesdays and Thursdays, come on with your cup. And y'all, let's have a good time like we always do. And thank you again. Peace and blessings to you. Until next time, peace.